If there's one thing I've learned when watching this Lakers versus Warriors series, is that this Lakers team is truly too much for this Warriors. Hey everyone, it's Ygax, and I'm gonna go over the Lakers versus Warriors series highlights, or just the overall series with you guys. I just woke up and I saw in my phone that the Warriors lost. The Warriors were down 80-99, and I saw, okay, yes, this Lakers team, this series is over. You know, I've predicted Lakers in 6 this whole time, that it would be the same pattern as the Grizzlies series. Game 1 would be a steal at the enemy home court. Enemy home court. Game 2 would be a loss, of course. Game 3 and 4 is a win at the home court. And then Game 5, a loss. And finally, Game 6 in a blowout. You know, it was the same pattern pretty much as the Grizzlies series. And I guess, you know, just a coincidence, but I guess that's how the Lakers roll, I guess. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this Lakers versus Warriors series because there's a lot to take in, and there's a lot to analyze here. You know, watching this series, even from the beginning, you could easily tell that the Warriors always had a tough time. Always had a tough time. You know, they literally were live by the 3, die by the 3. And then this was the same case in Game 6. They had so many threes. They jacked up 47 threes if I recall. And they only made 13 of them. But if you compared that stat to the Lakers with their threes, the Lakers had 13 threes of 24. And so it's the same amount of threes, but the Warriors attempted so much more. And that is why live by the 3, die by 3. At the end of the day, it is not enough. It is not enough. And as for me especially, you need to get a big guy. You need to get a big guy because they used their bodies in Game 6. They had a lot of free throws. Not in Game 6, but they had a lot of free throws in Game 5. When the Warriors won that Game 5 at home, they used their bodies to get in and make those free throws. You know, this was the same with Draymond Green. This is definitely the answer with Andrew Wiggins, because those two, they used their bodies to post up the Lakers and use their bodies the hard way to get to the free throw line and to make those points. Because, you know, at that time when even Klay Thompson, he wasn't shooting well. And this is very evident in Game 6. Klay Thompson was 3 of 19. This guy was 3 of 19 overall. This is not just from the threes. If we go to the threes, oh my goodness, it's much worse. 2 of 12? This guy was 2 of 12 from the 3-point range. This is very inconsistent. This is very unlikely of Klay Thompson. And that is definitely one thing that I wanted to point out, because this is Game 6. You know, this is where Klay Thompson was supposed to shine. Where was Game 6 Klay when we need Game 6 Klay? He disappeared. And next is Jordan Poole. Oh my goodness, Jordan Poole, after the first few games, after Game 2, he also disappeared. This guy couldn't do anything. This guy could not do anything. I think it was at Game 5 or Game 4. He had 0 points. He didn't contribute a single thing. Okay? And so the Warriors, they need to do something with that, because obviously Jordan Poole is very inconsistent, and same thing with Klay. They need to do something about this live by the 3, die by 3, because it's not working out for them. Okay, that panic attack of them just finding ways to shoot threes instead of going to the paint, it is not enough for them. It is not enough at all. They need a big man that can help Llouis. Get to the paint and get that easy dunk. Get that easy dunk off of a pass. You know, and more easy cuts. They need to get cuts after cuts, because this Lakers team, if the Warriors have enough potential, this Lakers team cannot be able to answer, and the Warriors can get that steal, get that win, as evident in Game 5 and Game 2. And so the next thing I want to talk about is the Lakers itself. Okay, the defense swarmed this Warriors team. Every time the Warriors had a chance to go to the line, or not to the line, but to the paint, you know, this Lakers team always shut them down no matter what. And of course there are times where the Warriors were actually able to get to the paint, which was in game 5. And I really liked that game 5 because the Warriors were able to use their bodies to get to the free throw line and to get to the paint. Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins, they provided so many quality points for that game that they won. They won. How? Because they posted themselves up and they eventually got to the paint. They got their hardwood points off of driving. Okay, this is not the 3 points. I'm gonna jack up a 3-pointer and then I just hope it goes in. That is definitely one thing that I would like to consider when going to the next season as a Warrior fan. You need to stop relying on the live by the 3, die by the 3, because as these three-point shooters get older, as Steph Curry and Klay Thompson gets older, of course they would be less effective. And as you can see in Klay Thompson, game 6, 2 of 12 from 3, 3 of 19 overall. We don't want that. If you are a Warrior fan, you need to stop. You need something better, okay? And you need to find ways to make trades, get players, get a big man presence, because that big man is going to help you along the whole way. And stop relying on the threes, please. Stop relying on the threes, because it's kind of irritating, and there's so many people complaining that, oh no, the Lakers have the most free throws. They have so many free throws. And then you look at the Warriors, oh no, they have the least free throws. That's because the Warriors rely on live by the 3, die by 3 basis. They're not a physical team. They're a small ball team, and they always shoot at the 3-point line. They don't use their body to go inside the paint and get those buckets the hard way. That is one thing that I definitely have seen with this Warriors team. Anyways, the Lakers are too much. Okay, the consistency of LeBron James, when he wants to turn it up, he can turn it up. And then of course, as we see in game 6, he had a mindset like, okay, I'm gonna end this series back in LA because I don't want to give Steph Curry and the Warriors another chance. When you give the Warriors that chance at Chase Center, they're going to do crazy things. Of course, it's not the same as the Oracle Arena. I think the Oracle Arena is the much better court. But, you have Chase Center too. Okay, I guess I can give you that. And of course, the other X factors for the Lakers, definitely we got to include Anthony Davis, especially Anthony Davis, as well as the key bench role players that the Lakers had. Rui Hachimura came up really clutch in those first games. Then Austin Reeves was very consistent. Every time they even win or loss, 20 plus more points per game. And that was excellent. And Lonnie Walker the fourth. In game 4 of the fourth quarter, this guy came up really clutch for the Lakers. All of his points coming from that fourth. Because of him, the Lakers ended up winning that game. That was amazing. And speaking of different other role players, you also had Dennis Schroeder. Wow, Dennis Schroeder was the somewhat of a fire flicker for this Laker team. He always got into Draymond Green's nerves, so he set the tone. As a Laker, he set the tone against this Warriors team. And you also had great defense in Jared Vanderbilt whenever he contributed. And D'Angelo Russell, he knew how to create his own shots. And as the same with Austin Reeves, what I've noticed with D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves, they knew how to create their shots with good shot selection. That was also one thing that I definitely took away from game 1. The shot selection of the Lakers were much, much better than what the Warriors had. And of course, what led to them winning that game as well. Anyways, overall, this Warriors-Lakers series, it was pretty hard. As a Warriors, if you're a Warriors fan, you see the reality of the depth of the Lakers and the defense, the swarming defense of the Lakers. They come together, and of course, the GOAT himself, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, all these players from the Lakers coming in clutch, showing up when it mattered. And with the Warriors, well, the players are exposed. Okay, Jordan Poole, nowhere to be found. Klay Thompson, inconsistent. Andrew Wiggins and Draymond, almost the whole team was inconsistent, and the only one that maintained his consistency in that team was Stephen Curry. And if you're a Curry, I feel you, man. It's hard. I bet it's very, very, very hard to carry a team where it seems like you don't have any help. I don't know what happened to this Warriors team. They're pretty inconsistent throughout that series. So honestly, an amazing series. If you are a Laker fan, rejoice, okay? Because this proves all the haters wrong. There's so many Warriors fans that saying, okay, Warriors in 5, Warriors in 6, Warriors in 7, all that dumb stuff. But eventually, the Lakers silenced them all, took them to 6 games. Good job on the Lakers' part. And we have another great series coming against the Nuggets. The Lakers versus the Nuggets. That is going to be an amazing series, and still waiting on who comes out of the Celtics and the Sixers series. Hopefully that's an amazing series as well. The Heat. Wow, the Heat is able to come back as an 8th seed, and you got on the other side the 7th seed. Wow, that is what an anomaly. So hope you guys enjoyed this little series wrap up of the Lakers Warriors, and if I did leave some stuff out, then just let me know. We'll discuss that in the comment section. But until then, thank you guys for listening to this, and I hope you guys have a good one. See you guys next time. Bye bye.